Hey everyone, my name is Amanda Callender, and welcome to the More Sugar podcast, where we have conversations to help heal and encourage. Today's guest is my three, my son. And before I introduce him, I just wanted to give you a background on the series. This is my 50th rotation around the sun, so I decided to have a podcast series entitled Big Conversations. If you haven't checked them out, please catch up on my YouTube page and audio available on all streaming platforms. So my son has been asking me for months, could he be on the podcast? And I said, why not? There's definitely things that can be learned from a 3-year-old. I mean, why do I keep 3-year-old? From an 8-year-old, not just from adults, but this one is kid friendly, so you can click on the kid friendly button. So, little kid, big conversations. Without further ado, what's your name, son?
So my name is, hello guys, my mom just did the introduction. My name is Jack's Callender. I'm 8 years old and I'm in the 3rd grade.
So, Virginia Beach, that's where we live.
Yes.
We moved to Virginia Beach. You're here in the 3rd grade. And in New Jersey, we lived in New Jersey, and you did kindergarten and 1st grade there. And what is the difference between the school you went to in New Jersey and the school you go to now?
What happened? Well, honestly, I would say something about the work, like our regular classroom. The work is easy, but I'm struggling in math. Like the math tests are a little bit not like impossible, cause nothing's impossible.
Say that again. Nothing is impossible. Y'all heard that?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was just that I was struggling. There were some parts that were hard.
Mm-hmm.
And back in New Jersey, the work was just flat down. Like put it on a piece of paper, write all the work down. It was just easy.
So the work was easy in New Jersey.
Yeah.
And the work is harder in Virginia. And I'm
only in math class. It is
only in math class. I think that's because, ladies and gentlemen, we moved from a Catholic school setting to a private school setting because Jax wasn't, in our opinion, he wasn't being academically challenged. So we put him in an environment where he can be academically challenged. So to him, the school or the work scene was a bit difficult. So far as the math being harder in your new school, how was it making new friends? Because a lot of kids have trouble making new friends. How was it making new friends here?
kind of easy.
It was kind of easy.
Yeah, yes, it was kind of easy.
It was kind of easy. You just like roll up like I'm Jack's Callender, and everybody's like, "Hey, I want to be your friend." That's not how it worked. It wasn't.
By easy, I mean it took some time to do it. But as far as like the struggle of making friends, there's no struggle making the friend. It just took a long time to do it.
Okay, I got you.
But other than like the struggle on like how to like get the vibe of two people in one spot to become BFFs, that wasn't that hard.
That wasn't that hard. So you do have one particular kid that you would say that you're BFFs with?
Yes.
And what about him attracted you to each other where you two became closer than everybody else?
Well, we're not closer than everybody else because there is some 2 kids in my class that are close. But we are...
No. I mean, what made you and him closer than you and somebody else? Because he's your BFF, not anybody else.
Yeah, okay.
Why is he your BFF?
So what happened was... Excuse me. Made this person, the child, like the student, really unique is that he was from the Netherlands.
The Netherlands?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
And it's not that I don't like their kind, it's just that I don't understand them. But this one was a little bit different to handle. When we first met Jen, we're like, we weren't like friends, we were like BFs. We weren't even friends at the time. He asked me to join his team. And I said, or kitties, and I said, sure. I'm like, why not? He's good. It helped me with my running. And then Sam Jaden to join. He joined. Since me and him we're always together on the same team.
Mm-hmm. So that made y'all close.
A bond formed where we became friends, and we stayed since we're stayed in a group of 3. Also, actually, it was a group of 4 at that because we had this guy Apollos, not Apollo from Rocky, Apollos. But I do call him Apollo for a nickname. Apollo.
Okay.
And
so now it's just you and one kid. Y'all BFF.
Me and Jaden.
So y'all get along. So
yeah. Sam left.
Okay. So does navigating school, a new school, because it's still kind of new, right?
No, so to me
to you it's not.
To me it's not. No, not anymore. But like I'll say like the first 65 days of going to Cape Henry were new. But after 65 days of going to this school, it became like a home / family / school.
That's a good thing. So you love your new school.
Yeah.
So what do you do for fun?
Like a living?
No, not a living. What do you do for fun, man?
Okay.
When you're not in school.
Well, I do some of these stuff in school. But I was thinking what I do out.
No, we're talking about out of school. When you're not in school, around the house or on the weekends, or when you're don't play my mic, bro. What do you do for fun? What does Jack's calendar like to do for fun?
Asking the question of the day. What does Jack's like to do for fun? I like to draw.
Like to draw?
Train.
Train. What do you mean train?
Boxing and jiu-jitsu. And I like to do art training.
So you like to draw, like to train.
Yes.
And you like jiu-jitsu. How old was you when you started drawing? You're pretty good at drawing.
Definitely. Y'all should see my YouTube channel, guys. Follow me on YouTube, JD See you there.
Okay.
Subscribe.
So he said he has followed his YouTube channel, JD Arts, where he showcases some of his artwork.
And I review toys. And with one more hobby that I do is I collect toys, just in case y'all didn't know. Secret.
Okay, so how old was you when you started drawing?
2.
You was 2. 2 years old.
2.
And you just picked up a pencil and started drawing?
No, this is how I started. I just pick a pencil. I just scribbled on a piece of paper, showed y'all. So my parents showed y'all, and you were like, "That was good, Jack. You started drawing." I'm like, yeah. I go back to the printer, grab more paper, and then I just keep scribbling.
So your scribble turned into art over time.
Yes.
So you got good over time because it was something that you liked, so you practiced more.
The funny part is, just a scribble became an 8-year-old boy who's a master at it.
So you started from a scribble, and you turned into this masterful 8-year-old artist who has a YouTube page.
Hallelujah.
So, who has a YouTube page? What else? Social media do you have?
Instagram and TikTok.
You have an Instagram, and Instagram is Callender the Great.
And TikTok
is J. Delano Publishing. So that's more of the company's page where
I got
some
a
of
book
the
company.
You got a book company.
Case
I got a book company.
No, it's my book company.
Y'all, I got a book company that I just put in.
No, it's my book company, but you own it. J. Delano Callender. The Publishing is my company, but you run for it. I don't know how to work a business
yet. Will you? Will you take over the company one day? Or is that not something that you're interested in? You don't have to.
I'm not interested.
You're not interested in it. That's fine.
I'm working for Pixar.
Okay, you want to work for Pixar. So if you do not want to run J. Delano Publishing one day, you still need to understand how the company works so that you can be a good advisor or board member to whoever runs the company. Because it's still. Are you checking out your eyebrows while we're talking?
No, I was itching.
Okay.
And I already know how the company works.
At 8, you already know how the company works.
A little bit.
Okay. Well, by the time you get older, and me and mommy isn't around, you need to know more about the company so that you can run the company. Okay? Back to your hobbies.
Yes.
So we covered drawing. You're an artist. You draw. You love to draw. And you got better by practicing. Now let's move on to jiu-jitsu.
Training.
Well, training is what you do in between. Is to keep you in shape for jiu-jitsu. Mm-hmm. Right?
I don't want to show y'all ass. That's pretty inappropriate for.
Training is what you do to keep you in shape for jiu-jitsu, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so how did you get started in jiu-jitsu?
So, a couple years after the age of 4, well, pretty much 1 year or so, I was 5 years old. Mm-hmm. I wanted to do karate. Mm-hmm. I liked it a little bit more. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I want to do karate, Mommy. And Mommy she showed me my uncle Osman. He does jiu-jitsu. At that time, he had a brown belt. Mm-hmm. Now he's evolved to a black belt. Mm-hmm. He showed me. Mm-hmm. I was like, wow. And I wanted to do jiu-jitsu. I got inspired.
So Uncle Osman inspired you to do jiu-jitsu?
Yeah.
Okay. So now you do jiu-jitsu in New Jersey.
I got 3 stripes. Mm-hmm. Like by the time it was time to move back to Virginia, cause you used to live here.
No, we used to live here. You did. You wasn't born when me and Mommy lived here.
But I still count as part of the family, right?
Yeah, now you do. But when we say back, it's me and Mommy coming back. You just moved. So when we moved to Virginia, what happened to your white belt with all the stripes that you earned in New Jersey?
I had 3 stripes when I left. Mm-hmm. Then came back too. Well, we didn't come back. We went to Virginia to stay here. Mm-hmm. And they didn't end up giving me.
They took your stripes.
Yes.
They stripped your stripes.
They ripped it off and said, "You're starting from by getting missed."
How did that make you feel?
Terrible.
You felt terrible?
Yeah, I felt that terrible.
Did you ever think you would get them back?
Of course.
Oh, that boy got confidence. That boy said, "Of course." You felt terrible, but you knew you was gonna get them back.
Wait, honestly, like after thinking about losing the I was like, you know what? I don't really care if I lose the stripes because I know that with these babies, I'm about to take all of them down and get 4 more.
So you joined jiu-jitsu back. How long did it take you to get your stripes back?
My 3 stripes? About a month and 3 weeks.
A month and 3 weeks. And then almost a year before you got promoted to what?
Yellow belt.
So now you are a yellow belt.
I told you what these babies about to get a new belt. I told y'all. Evan, I told y'all.
Okay. So there's drawing, working out, and jiu-jitsu. Any sports that you like to do? Even though jiu-jitsu is a sport. Any sports like basketball, baseball, football? Any of those sports that you like to do?
Basketball.
Talk normal. Okay. You like to do what?
Basketball.
You like to play basketball. Okay. Do you play any basketball?
But my basketball, I mean, I play it once a week.
Okay.
I play it once a week at school. Mm-hmm. And I'm a big fan of basketball.
You're a big fan of basketball. Who's your favorite basketball player?
These 2 retired, but I still like them as just a famous person. Mm-hmm. LeBron James still plays.
Yeah, he need to retire, but he's still playing.
He need to retire.
Well, that's another podcast. Yeah.
His tribe was long gone.
Go ahead. Who else is like this time? Who else is like besides LeBron?
Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan. What do you know about Michael Jordan?
He played for the Bulls.
Okay, so you must have heard stories that Michael Jordan was a great player. Is that why you liked him?
Yeah, I like Kobe Bryant.
You like Kobe was good. Kobe and Michael are greats. They're greats. I'm not gonna say it's good. They're greats.
I like Shaquille O'Neal.
Shaquille O'Neal's a good one. You know he's from Newark.
I thought he was from Brooklyn.
No, he's from he's from Newark.
Okay.
Where we grew up.
And that's all the basketball players that I like.
That's all the basketball players that you like.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Kobe.
Good balance.
Shaquille O'Neal, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, and Michael.
Okay. And
4.
Hold up the fingers. You said 4. Let me see. 4. So you see those fingers? Why? What is that on your finger? Why do your fingers look? Why? What is all this? Why do your hands look like this?
So, I'm an artist.
Yeah, you're an artist.
I color a lot. Mm-hmm. So I was coloring with a black marker, and this happened.
And it's hard to wash off. Is that a permanent marker?
No.
So you have a lot of art supplies.
I have like 200 markers.
You have 200 markers?
I said over 200.
Over 200 markers? And how do you decide what color you're going to use for what particular drawing that you're going to make?
That depends, because I have 200 markers from 3 different companies.
Oh, so 3 different companies make, so the markers are different.
Yeah. So they have different, so understandable. See that Copic and Who? Mm-hmm. They make the same colors, but sometimes the Copic has like a weird tint to that color, and then when a Hoo makes the exact same color, it also looks different. So sometimes it's not always about the exact color. It's not all about like this is that. Oh, Jack, we need you to make a drawing of a flower for the museum, and the plant needs to be leaf green. It's not about me looking at my marker and saying, "Oh, that's leaf green. That has to be leaf green." It's all about which color is either the closest or is the straight up color.
That's very, very interesting. So you learned a lot about colors and the different brands of markers. How?
I found Copic out. I started using Artist Loft, but once I was trying to find some more soft markers, and I stumbled upon the name Copic. The lady asked me, "Do you want Artist Loft or Copic?"
And you say, "Hey, what's Copic?"
So I'm like, "Girl, what's Copic?"
You say, "Girl, what's Copic?"
And the next day, I'm like, "Mommy, I don't want Artist Loft no more. I want Copic."
So Copic is a better brand than Artist Loft.
It's like the next
level up. So if we had to rank them in order, we would start with Artist Loft, Copic, and then Ohuhu.
Bayano.
So there's Artist Loft, Copic, Ohuhu, and then Bayano.
No, but Bayano's in between Copic and Ohuhu. Ohuhu's the top tier.
Ohuhu is the
top tier.
The top tier.
Until I find something that's better.
So Ohuhu's the top tier.
For now.
Ohuhu's the top tier markers to you for a person that draw artists to use.
Yep. So you have A, B, C, D, and F. For A is Ohuhu. B, like the mid one, will be Bayano and Copic.
Okay.
But for C, I'll go Artist Loft. We'll put Artist Loft in B, but B is like the mid, kind of like almost next level up. And though Copic is like kind of the same level as Bayano, no matter what markers I get, I'm still putting Arthloff at
the last one. So your confidence in your drawing, where does that confidence come from? If someone comes to you,
three words. Leonardo da Vinci. Mm-hmm. 2 more words.
Well, Leonardo da Vinci is 2 words. His name is Leonardo, and da Vinci is his last name. That's 1 word. So it's Leonardo da Vinci. So it's 2 words.
2 words. Okay. And the 2 words, Leonardo da Vinci, and 2 more words.
What?
Bob Ross.
Bob Ross is an inspiration of yours?
Yes.
Wow.
Bob Ross and Leonardo da Vinci.
What a marriage. Oh, now I'm saying marriage, I'm just saying hypothetically. So you put Bob Ross and Leonardo da Vinci, and those are your inspirations. And that gives you confidence to do what you do. Yeah. So you ever, when someone comes to me and mommy, because that's how our business works. Sometimes, a lot of times you draw for fun. And the business aspect is someone will approach us about you doing a job for them. And when me and mommy tell you what it is, neither you say, no problem, I can knock that out.
Yeah.
So what is the reward for you? Is it the payment? Or is it doing the art? What drives you when you're working for someone else? Is it just the love of drawing? And it don't matter how much they pay me, or is it that money? It's okay to be honest.
I don't want to be Mr. Needy Man today, but I'm going with money.
Because you like to buy things with the money that you make from your art.
I like to buy. That's where the whole collecting stuff comes in. Once I get all them cha-ching, I use it to buy the toys I collect.
And so what kind of toys you collect? I know you collect Legos, Lego sets. Excuse me, and what other toys you collect?
Just got into the new boxing phase, so I'm starting to collect some Rocky toys. If y'all know what that is. I don't even know what Rocky is, but
everybody knows who Rocky is. I just put you on Rocky. Oof. So everyone knows who Rocky is. So now you just started collecting Rocky figures.
Just in case you don't know, I'm just saying for new generations, like I know the old people know, but like for
the old people.
No, everybody.
The old people know. But
yeah, like for like all the new generations, like the all like
your generation.
Yeah, my generation.
Okay.
Rocky is pretty much about the guy named Rocky Balboa who on the streets becomes a boxer, marries Adrian Balboa. They make out.
They make out. Okay, we get it. We get it. Rocky becomes a great fighter. And I just put you through the whole Rocky. It all started.
And Creed too. Creed is about the son of Apollo Creed, who's Rocky's friend, who ends up dying in Rocky IV by a Russian in the Soviet Union.
Okay, so you collect Rocky figures since I exposed you to Rocky.
Yes,
and Lego. You're welcome. And Lego sets. What's the most amount of Legos, the most pieces of a Lego set you've ever put together? Do you remember?
Yes.
I think it's the Statue of Liberty that you have.
That's 1,879 pieces.
How long did that take you?
On Christmas when I got it, I immediately started building it. I built that thing for 3 hours straight.
3 hours straight.
And then the next day, I was tired of building it that day. So the next day, I held off for it. I built the rest of it. That took me about 2.5 hours.
Okay, so you like figurines.
So 4 hours in total. Actually, 5 hours.
Okay. So there's a place you have upstairs. There's we gave him a little area where he can put his Lego sets. There's space in your room for your Rocky figures. And what else do you collect? What other phase was it before Rocky? Chop chop.
Anime.
What anime did you like?
It's like so many. I don't feel like naming all of them.
What was your favorite ones?
I have a lot of favorites.
No, the 2 who you bugged me you had to have. You liked what movie? The One Piece. The One Piece is real.
Can we get much higher? So
So there was the One Piece phase. We had to have all of the One Piece characters. There was Luffy, there was Zoro,
Monkey Luffy.
All of those. And then there was the
Sanji.
Naruto phase.
Naruto. Me and Dom love that show.
And now, what else do you do? Collect. What is it now? Pokemon cards?
Pokemon? Gotta catch 'em all. Yes, I do.
Now it's Pokemon cards.
Yes. And don't forget Dragon Ball Z.
And then there was Dragon Ball Z.
Well, Dragon Ball Z was in the anime phase.
So where in all of that stuff that you do, when do your parents make you make time for your homework? You have jujitsu. You're doing 1,800-piece Lego sets. You're an artist for pay sometimes. At what point do you have time to focus on your schoolwork? When do your parents make you do your schoolwork?
5. Well, on this is my schedule. On Monday, I do jujitsu.
You have no
jujitsu on Monday.
No jujitsu on
so
Monday.
I do it at 5. And if I don't want to do it at 5, we do it at 5:30.
Okay.
On Tuesday, we have a jujitsu.
Mm-hmm.
So I do like a couple IXLs before we go to jujitsu. Then after jujitsu, I'll do the rest of my homework. Wednesday, no jujitsu, so I do it at 5 or 5:30. Thursday, I do jujitsu, so I'll do a couple IXLs before and a couple IXLs. Do the rest of my homework after. Friday, I have no homework.
I have some questions for you.
Yes.
What advice do you have for if you met another third grader and they was new to a new school? What advice would you give them about if they were nervous or anxious about starting a new school? Do you have any advice for any kids?
This is like a poem/advice.
Okay.
It doesn't matter how many people hate you, as long as a couple people like you, keep moving.
Oh, where'd you get that from? That was really profound.
I just thought of it.
You just thought of it? It's like off the top of your head?
Yes.
Okay. It doesn't matter how many people hate you. Hate is such a strong word. Can we say hate or don't like? Or we just want to leave it hate?
I honestly hate because when I first got here, people didn't hate me. Just that they think they were picking on me. Just that I was new and people didn't like me at the school.
Right. So the kids didn't know you. So how did you adjust? Did I tell you everything?
I told you. It doesn't matter how people hate me. Although people didn't like me, as long as there's people who like me out there, I can keep moving.
But at 8 years old, how do you not like somebody? What do you not like about somebody at 8 years old? I call it third grade drama.
And I'll agree with you on that.
It's third grade drama because at third grade, and when you're 8 years old, you don't understand the dislike. What dislike is enough.
Yeah.
Go ahead and take a sip of your water. Not to like anybody. So you sound like the typical 8-year-old kid. But one thing is different about your life.
What?
And I wouldn't say it's bad. One thing is not, uncommon means?
Yeah.
One thing is uncommon about your life. But you seem like you're a happy kid. Are you a happy kid?
But I have 10 modes.
You have 10 modes.
Yeah.
What are your 10 modes?
And once the 10 mode goes off, all goes.
All what?
I said, once my 10 mode goes off, all y'all about to be scared.
Everybody's about to be scared?
Yeah, all y'all.
Who's y'all?
There's people who annoy me, make me angry.
Oh, so you have once you get angry, it's a wrap.
It's a wrap. The first mode is just me right now. I'm happy. I'm living life. Stage 2 is when people are annoying me. Stage 3 is when I get them to stop.
Okay.
Stage 4, they don't stop. I try to do yoga and calm my mind.
So how does that work like? You try to center yourself?
Yeah.
Show me how that works.
I do.
So that's what you do when you feel your anger rising.
Yeah,
and you try to control your anger.
Was that the fifth one or the fourth one?
I wasn't counting. That was your thing. I was still thrown off.
That was the fourth one. That was the fourth. That's the fourth one. That's the fourth one. That's the fourth one.
Okay.
The fifth one is if they stop me from messing like that. Hello, wake up! And start from meditating. That's when I go off. But it's not 10 rage 10. 10 is just too far.
Okay.
In 5, when they annoy me, I yell at them as hard as I can to stop. I walk off. Stage 6, if they follow me and keep annoying me, I go all out. I start doing taekwondo.
No, what is taekwondo? I thought you were doing jujitsu. What are you talking about?
It's a statement. It means that I'm going to do moves on them, like jujitsu moves on them.
It sounds like you got a lot of third grade. So third grade is drama.
Yeah. And then my 7th mood, if they keep picking on me, saying, that meant to hurt, huh? You're weak, and all that stuff. Then grade 7 is me running around in circles until I get dizzy. Then I do more jujitsu moves on them. And since I do boxing, punch. K.O. Stage 8. Did I say stage 8? I'm not counting either.
Okay, so my last
Pause. Stage 9 is me screaming as loud as I can, almost crying, like my eyes watering. You see veins on my body, pretty much.
That sounds like a what anime guy had like a power up stage where he got and then all of just the rage just ran through his body. What anime character?
Broly.
Okay, so
Broly.
So it sounds like you go through a Broly stage. Anyway.
And then we blah. Stage 10 is this ultimate. My power goes up by like 10 million or something. I go all out. I'm not saying that I'm about to like take bro's life away from himself, but in the end, the person feels like he's about to die.
So all this is your imagination, Jess,
no,
right?
Yes, it's my imagination, but
okay.
This is my anger, actually, like for real. This is my stage of anger, but I won't like go up to someone and they annoy me. I won't like harm them and get sent to the principal's office.
This is just your imagination of how the stages of anger go.
The stages of anger are correct, but like the fighting is not correct.
Okay.
The fighting is my imagination, but the anger is straight up my actual anger.
Okay. So I have one more question for you.
For the entire podcast?
Yeah, because I think you're pretty much covered. I think you're pretty much
covered my life.
Covered everything. How am I as a mom? What is the best thing about me as a mom?
That's a tough question.
Tough?
In a good way.
Okay.
Cause what do you mean by that? Like in general?
When I come home from work, you're happy to see me.
Oh, definitely.
You enjoy our rides to school. You prefer me to take you to school every day. Why? What makes me a great mom?
We're both great moms.
Okay, so if we're both great moms, that means you have 2 moms. How is that? So how is it having 2 moms?
Great.
It's great?
Yeah.
It's great having 2 moms?
Yeah.
That's it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Is there anything else you want to say to the people out there?
I told them about my YouTube channel. Remember, go follow me, TD Arts YouTube channel. Peace.
Chin rub.
I did this. I like.
All right, son. I love you. Thank you for coming on the podcast and being so honest. All right. Thank y'all.
Ooga booga, yeah.